Hey, people! What do you mean I missed 3 weeks of posting and was supposed to post 2 days ago? Anyway, Captain Marvel, right? I went to see it recently and ooh, it is so good! So, in true artist fashion, I have decided to make a fan art. The first thing I had an issue with was the legs, mostly because I'm still trying to figure out how to draw normal looking feet. I'm not entirely sure they look right, but it is what it is, I guess. I also struggled a bit with making her look like she has an athletic build. It isn't a body type that I'm used to drawing. I also wasn't sure about what style I wanted to draw the eyes in, but I think I'm happy with how that turned out in the end. Another thing that was kind of difficult about drawing Captain Marvel in particular is that when I was looking up references, which, yep, I actually did it this time, used a reference, wow, surprising, right? Anyway, there are all these little inconsistencies in the details on her uniform for some reason. Like, sometimes there would be double stripes on the side of her chest area instead of below it. There were other weird things like that too. Like, it wasn't just that thing. But I don't know. I'm not really sure why it was like that. Maybe the costume design like went through some changes during development. That's all I can think of what that happened. Something I think I've really improved at with using Copic markers is making sure that the pencil doesn't smudge. I do think it did smudge a little bit with hair, but if you compare it with the drawing of Aang I did a few weeks ago, it's obviously way better. By a few weeks ago, I mean like a couple months ago. Time. Anyway, here's another one of those inconsistencies I was talking about. In a lot of pictures of Captain Marvel, the details on her outfit look silver, while in others they look gold. I think that's more of a lighting thing though, and that they are supposed to be gold, but that did cause a little bit of a mistake near the collar area. And let me tell you, getting all those tiny details in was a pain in the butt, but it was also worth it and actually kind of relaxing in a way. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I really like the shading that I did on her hair and the blush on her cheeks. Well, it's not like blush, but it's like she looks like the color in her cheeks. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm not really a huge fan of how I ended up shading her suit. I don't know, like, let me know what you think in the comments, because I don't know how I feel about it. And then I proceed to do a big goof and draw her boobs in the wrong place. I even drew the shadows, like where they were meant to be under her boobs, but for some reason I opted to ink right over the shadow. Like, right over top of it. I tried to clean this up, and I think I did an okay job, but let this be a lesson to all watching to be careful with markers, because it's a lot harder to fix mistakes with markers than with other media, just in my experience, which, to be fair, isn't a lot. I considered painting over the mistake with acrylic paint, and I definitely would have done that if it was for school or something, but in this case I decided that would take too much energy. Well, there you have it, folks, my interpretation of Captain Marvel in all her glory. Despite the mistakes, I actually really like this drawing. She's so cute and fierce. Well, that's all for this video. Next week, or really later this week, I'm putting out my March of Robots video. There should be some real cute robots in store. If you want to see that, make sure to hit subscribe and the alarm bell so you won't miss it. See you guys later. Bye!